sweeties, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be making an easy and delicious key lime pie. For this recipe you will need key limes or key lime juice, vanilla, sugar, butter, Biscoff cookies, eggs, sweetened condensed milk, and a tart pan. So let's get into it. Right now I'm making my crust. All the ingredients and measurements will be put on the screen, but here I am melting my butter in the microwave, and right now I'm going to be blending my cookies. You want the cookies to be a sandy texture when you're done blending them. You can either use a blender or you can also use a rolling pin and a bag. You can roll it out by hand to get the texture also, but to do it quickly I'm using a blender or a food processor. Also, you can use that. In a bowl I'm combining my cookies and a third cup of sugar. Now I'm adding in my melted butter, and this will create a wet sand texture. It should look like this. Get in my tart pan. I'm going to spray it with baking spray. I am using the brand Pam. You can use whatever you have, but just make sure you spray your pan with baking spray so for an easy release. Now I'm just going to add in my cookie mixture and press it in to make my crust. My oven is also set to 350 degrees. And after I'm done pressing the cookie mixture into my pan, I'm going to bake this for about 10 minutes. And I put the tart pan on top of a pan, a regular cookie sheet, for easy transport into the oven. And this is what your crust should look like. Now let's get into the filling. I am using fresh key lime juice. So I have to cut and squeeze all of these key limes that I have, measuring that out. Now I'm going to pour the juice into a bowl. Now I only need egg yolks for this recipe, so I will be separating my eggs. Now I'm adding in the sweetened condensed milk, whisking that together. Going in with my vanilla paste, about a teaspoon of that. And here I am going with my baked crust that I baked for 10 minutes. I'm pouring in all of my batter. And after I pour that in, I'm going to make sure it is completely smooth at the top, nice and even. And this is going to bake for about 20 minutes at 350 degrees or until the pie is set but jiggly. So here's my pie after baking, and I'm going to allow this to completely cool on a wire rack for about 2 hours, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge and let it cool down completely, and that's going to take about 6 hours. So right here, I'm just popping my cooled pie out of the pan. I have some Cool Whip here that I'm going to pipe on top of my pie. You can just smooth it over with a knife if you don't want to pipe it on, but I just like the decoration of piping, and I'm using a star tip for that if you wanted to know. Now I'm just grating some lime zest right over the pie to garnish. It also gives it a pop of color. And this is how my pie came out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.